Ooh, I just love that blonde hair of yours. Oh, thank you. It's the only thing my mama left me before she passed away. Oh, ooh, she gave you her hair. That's kind of gross, but oh no, it's so pretty. I don't mind. Oh, your scaly purple skin feels so good on my body. Oh, hold me closer, Gator boy. Oh, it's so crazy. We're not even the same species, girl. Our babies will be beautiful. Oh, I believe you, Gator boy. Put your tail somewhere it ought not go. Oh, baby, you like that? Oh, it's prehensile, baby. So you caught me in one of my secret moments there. I don't really do that all of the time. Hey, it's lockdown, you know. Behaviours get a bit kooky, crazy nuts. Let's draw some willies and butts. Ooh. That I mean, willies and butts would be the thing to draw, wouldn't they? Really, that's sort of what I do. But today, not. Let me just lower my microphone slightly. See, I have my phone. It's held by a tripod held above my desk. And I have my microphone hanging from said tripod, but I want to make sure it's hanging low enough that it's... Can you hear? I was commissioned to draw a picture of Bojack Horseman. The horse Le Bojack. Los Bojackos El Horso. El Horso El Mano Los Bojackos. Bojack de la Horse. Le sus el Bojack de la Horse. Los Horsos el Bojack. Bojack de los Horsos. Horse. Bojack Horseman. I really... Especially now playing with my sexy toys, I really feel like a Bojack Horseman figure would be really cool. I wonder if they exist. I'll have to look that up afterwards. So today I'm going to draw Bojack the Horseman. Don't act like you don't know. That's how the song goes. Back in the 90s. He was in a very famous TV show. It's Bojack the Horse. That's not how he looks at all, is it? This is all from memory, by the way. Not the best way to draw something, especially if it's a commissioned piece of artwork. But, you know, sometimes I give a fuck. Draw what I want, you cock ass. Its mouth goes like that. Triangle, diamond, sad eyes. I swear it's. I literally I could just look it up. And he's got ears. I will say though, because I've drawn a few pictures of Bojack, old Mr. Horsey Horseman, it has sort of given me a bit of a better grasp on drawing the head of a horse. You know, it's relatively anatomically correct on the television programme, or rather the Netflix series. It's not even a television programme, is it? Because it's on television. I mean, I guess you can watch it on your TV if you've got it hooked up like that, but... Oh, he's a happy old horsey. Did we all see the show? Did we see how it ended? Did you see the bit where he got that girl pregnant and then she had an abortion and then he couldn't take what he'd done, so he committed suicide? Oh, that was a fun end to the show, wasn't it? It's not what happened at all. Maybe this is too long. Maybe if I can look up one single picture of Bojack Horseman and you'll be able to draw Bojack Horseman. Which is really all it takes. It's like, look at one picture and go, oh, well, that's how it's drawn. And then you can draw it. Sometimes. I did have... Well, I wasn't... Not... Good one, you fucking asshole. That's it. Now, my height of this episode was sexy toys. Now I've got nothing. I've used my A material in the first couple of minutes, and now I've got nothing. Which is, you know, to be expected. I did have not a tutorial as such, but I don't know, one single tip of how to draw some shit. Not even how to draw, but really just adding tone to drawings, if that's something anyone gives a fucking shit about. I don't even know what I'm doing. I've got no idea what I fucking do, which I think is sort of the theme of this whole venture, isn't it, really? Hey. Look, it's Bojack Horseman. There you go. I guess I was worried it didn't look like him. Sorry, I was worried it didn't look like him. But I think adding the hair and such makes it look more like him. When you actually finish drawing him, he looks more like him. So there's a thing I mentioned a few times about gradient tones with ballpoint drawings, where I prefer to have, if this is a drawing of, say, a person, see, happy little person, you do all the little bits of shading and stuff. That's a shadow, not a Hitler mustache. Or maybe it's a Hitler mustache. Fuck it. Let's go crazy. It's COVID craziness. Do all of that. Get all that in. Fuck about. Have a good time. Stick your dick in it. And, finish her off. All the standard shady shade. But then I prefer to, not all the time, but sometimes, often. I was going to say often, but maybe it's like literally 1 out of 10 times. I don't know. I like to give the whole drawing a sort of tone to it, so it's darker on the bottom and lighter toward the top here. Which is, it takes it from just being picture to being, slightly more, yeah, more. It's a bit more. So you can do that with, you know, everything. It might take quite a while to shade all this in, so I won't do all of it. But I'll give you an idea. If you do all the basic shading, which I've done awfully because that's not the shape that actually is. Horses have lots of little like bumps and divots all over their heads, so they're quite a tricky one to really do properly. So maybe I'll just stay silent while I shade in this entire drawing of Bojack Horseman. The extremities. That's the point. The extremities. See, have you seen those cats? I believe they're called Siamese cats. You know, the ones in that cartoon. They go, "We are Siamese, if you please." That were actually a, you know, horribly racist stereotype of Asians. They had like slanty eyes and the teeth, and they were all very like, "Ah, I am a Siamese cat," that sort of thing. Remember that? Whatever cartoon that was, I don't remember. God, where am I even going with this? Very congested. I think it's hay fever this time. I know I'm always lately very congested, but I think because my eyes are really itchy and watery today, it's a hay fever day, and I've not really had hay fever much, but I get it now. So drawing is fun. Let's do some of that. So those cats, they're if this is cat, this is cat. They have sort of black faces and black little feety foots, and usually the tip of their tail is black also. This is a thing that happens due to temperature. Yeah, because your extremities are always a little bit colder than the rest of yours. And for these cats, it's the same thing. If the whole cat cools down, it turns darker because the fur is heat reactive or some shit, I don't know. And it's also the case with people as well. I don't know if I've got any examples in here. I do this a lot if I'm drawing bodies and such. Make the fingers real pink, sort of fade it up into the hand. That's probably all I've got in here. There, kind of, but that was shadow a lot as well. I think that's, yeah, I don't really have any other examples of that. But that's the thing. And that is sort of a thing if you notice a lot of times, especially in paler people. The fingers and toes are often a lot pinker in colour than the rest of the body, like elbows and stuff. Just the sticky out bits, knees, elbows, toes, fingers, noses as well. There's I don't want to call it a phenomenon, but it is a thing. Often called, I guess, Tumblr nose, which was, you know, people. There was like a, I don't know, maybe. Early to mid 2010s. This was the height of it, maybe, possibly. I don't know what I'm talking about. I just say things. I don't know these things, which is fine because I've got a small following, so it doesn't matter. if I had billions of followers and subscribers and viewers, people might actually call me out on not knowing what I'm talking about, but I don't, so it doesn't fucking matter. It was called Tumblr Nose because they'd have characters like yeah, whatever, and then they'd all have pink, if not red, noses out of nowhere, seemingly, which is kind of like it's one particular art style, and it kind of works certain ways, kind of doesn't. It's a bit gimmicky, a bit blue, but it comes from a place of actual like sense, in a way, in a roundabout sort of way, if you do it well. If you do it shittily, then it just looks shittily, but if you do it well, it sort of makes sense. Yeah. Because noses, again, especially on paler people, tend to be a little bit pink, and maybe, you know, it's like a cute thing of you know, cute little girl drawing, give her freckles, a nice little like pigtail hairstyle or something, and then a little pink nose. It's just a cute little thing, cute little cute thing, cute little pinky pink nose. Oh. And that's the show. But that comes from the same Siamese cat, sort of like, you know, that's the dark face of the cat, is that. And, you know, you can spread it slightly over the cheeks, not too much, you don't want to make it look silly. Freckles and such. But then you don't want it to look like a fucking rash or rosacea or something. Just a little bit of blush. Which is that. And then you give pink fingers and toes. It's just an added little bit of tone to a drawing. If I was remotely sensible or hardworking, or if I cared in the least, I do care, I swear, that's why I'm still making these. I'd show examples of, like, here's a drawing of just a standard drawing of a person, and here's a drawing of the same person but with pink extremities. I'll tell you what, I'll pause. Whoa! So, as you can see in this very detailed diagram I've concocted, I took a break of a couple of hours to put this together. Drawing of guy, cool, good enough. Drawing of guy with bits of pink. Yeah, pink. Oh. It just adds, I don't know, a bit of style, a bit of cuteness, a bit of colour, a bit of tone to your drawing. And if you're sat with like one of these pens or whatever, and you just sat doodling, you may as well just bloody throw another colour in there just for fun. Do a bit of something. Yeah, that's something you can do. That's something. It's also one of those things that, like, you go, yeah, we know you, and you're not teaching us anything. It's just a tiny little tip. I've got a tiny little tip. My penis is below par. Oh, it's actually enormous, I swear. You know, compared to a baby penis. Point is, see, I can draw Bojack Horseman, cool, whatever. But if I then, on the extremities, in this case his nose, you know, add the tone in, just going to look a little bit of a richer image, yeah. Especially in terms of, you know, actual aspect of drawing, it looks like a slightly richer drawing than it might otherwise. Of course, you've got to keep your rim lighting in, kind of. So keep a space here. You can see I've kind of done so that when you add the shadow in here, it doesn't all blend together. Yeah. This is pretty much me just reminding myself how to draw Bojack Horseman, because I've got to draw Bojack Horseman for a commission, which is a good commission to get. Anyone watching this, if you're going to commission me to draw something, Bojack's probably not the worst thing you could commission me to draw. But yeah, so as you can see, so I'm adding in these lumps and bumps and tendons and things that horses have all over their fucking horse heads. I say this is me reminding myself how to draw Bojack from memory, of course. That's how you remember how to draw something. Don't look up any reference at all. Just fucking draw it and it looks good enough. And then I'll look at a picture of Bojack afterwards and go, oh, I missed out this, I missed out that, I drew that wrong. Drawed? Fucking hell. Oh! I got nothing. Point being, tone, yeah? Add some tone to your drawings. Don't have them all so flat. Get some tone in there. If it comes to it, literally just do this. Start dark, press harder, 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 and then lighter, lighter, lighter as you go up. Cross hatch a little bit. And you got some fucking tone in your drawing, your shitty horseman drawing. Just looks a little bit, not necessarily better, but just looks like there's a bit more to it is all. Done it, yeah, bit of tone, like you spent a bit more time drawing it, and people sometimes appreciate that. Not online, of course. Usually the quicker, shittier drawings you post are the ones that get all the likes, aren't they? So maybe don't bother spending any time on your drawings ever. Just throw out any old shit. People like it. You know those booby skulls I drew? I don't know where the fuck they are in this. So I drew at least one in here. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm making it up because I'm a liar. Because I'm a lying piece of shit. I thought I did. Oh yeah, there you go. Remember these guys? Oh, they were funny. They're just silly little drawings. I uploaded them to Twitter like yesterday because I have a Twitter that I sometimes use, and they've got like for Twitter, I've got less than 1,000 followers on Twitter, but these have got like hundreds and hundreds of likes, loads and loads of retweets already, just from those, just some dumb little drawings I did. I do full paintings, I do my gun Viking stuff, portraits, nudes, cool, whatever, and they get a few likes, a couple of retweets, maybe. Titty skulls, them old boob scullywolls, they get loads and loads of love, which just goes to show people love that shit. They eat it up. And of course, as is usually the case, you can never predict these things. You can never say, "Oh, I'm going to draw a funny, silly little drawing and it will get loads and loads of likes," because it just might not. You just throw something up there, and then someone might. Oh, my no, sorry, it's very, very bad at the moment. Allergies, it's terrible. People might like it if you do something. Oh, really, Ewan? If you make things, someone might like it. Well, ultimately, yes. Sometimes people go, "Oh, everything I do is shit. Oh, no one likes it, and I don't know if I should carry on because I do." I feel that way a lot, but you know what? Fucking shut up, bitch. Just keep making stuff. The world needs it. You can't have boring people doing shit all the time. And there's enough people making shit and they're making boring shit, so you've got to keep on making fun and interesting shit. Says me. Oh, let's draw a skull with some tits instead of eyes. Brilliant. Fucking grade A, spot on. 10 out of 10 for creativity. Ewan, you prick. Just shut up. Like you're any fucking authority on anything. Oh, I draw for a living, so I know what I'm talking about. Boo, boo, boo. Well, I mean, in a way, I kind of, I have put the work in to build up to this point that I am now able to just about scrape by making a living through drawing pictures. So, some credit to me at least. I try, obviously, I'm a very, self-deprecatory person, quite a defeatist attitude in general, but credit where it's due. I've gotten myself to a point where I'm able to go to joints and make money, and it's good. It's good. How about more gun Viking talk? Feel like that. Look what came. Me. Haha, I can. Shitums. Look. 1, 2, 3. Oh wow, that's the bathing. It came out well. It came out really nicely. Look. I did explain this already, but so this issue 2 is basically gone. I have no more copies of that, but I've got some of these. They sold out super quick, far quicker than I thought, basically overnight. So, see, I'm used to being like, oh, maybe I'll get like 50 or so copies because I might sell a few, and then I've got a few I can sell later on. That's what I'm used to doing, which is usually the case that works. In this instance, I'd greatly under-anticipated how much people are actually enjoying Gun Viking, and they bought basically everything I put up for sale of it. So I might have to get some more reprinted very, very soon. But it's cool, isn't it? It's a nice little trio of, came out nicely nice. 2 double-page spreads in this one. Yep, we've all seen this again and again. I'll show every bloody podcast I do now. But that's a thing that I've done that I'm happy with. There you go. There's me putting in the work. That came from, sitting at home going, "Oh, I'm shit. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, why do I even bother? No one cares. Oh, I've got a shitty job in a restaurant and I'm washing dishes, and now I've got a shitty job in retail. Oh, why do I even bother? I should just give up." Don't give up. Take a break. This past week I've been like doing nothing. Not art block as such, but I'm just tired and I'm in a rut. But I'll get out of it. Don't give up. Just keep going. Make shit. And now I've got 3, and then I'll be working on 4, and then the book, and then maybe Image Comics will pick it up, or IDW, or Titan Books, and they'll sell it, and I'll make £1,000,000, and I'll go live in a hill somewhere, and no one will ever hear from me again. That's the dream.